night that goes by that I don't close my eyes and see my daughter laying in a casket. So it's very hard for me to try and get sleep.
Almost 6 months after the attack outside Kodak Center, and the grief for family of the victims remains overwhelming. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. On top of the grief, anger and confusion over how this all happened.
And the FBI telling me this week they do not have any updates on the investigation into the man who drove an SUV with cans filled with gasoline inside towards a crowd leaving a New Year's Eve concert outside of Kodak Center. This week I interviewed the parents of the best friends killed when that SUV hit the car they were in, Joshua Orr and Justina Hughes. And those parents have a message for you.
It's been a half a year now, which is hard to believe. How have things been for you?
Well, I struggle when I wake up in the morning, but I know I have to get up for my kids and my grandkids. And there's not a night that goes by that I don't close my eyes and see my daughter laying in a casket. So it's very hard for me to try and get sleep.
They get worse. It gets harder. This is going to take me a while. You get more angry because there are no answers.
There's never going to be a why. There's never going to be any answers to any questions. There's never going to be any justice. But I take, I guess, some kind of peace in knowing, at least in my heart, that they were there for a reason. And had they not been there, oh, there would have been a lot more people that would have died. And our children would have done it anyways if they had seen him coming. Oh, I need a minute.
The effort that you put in when Josh was struggling, it worked. It was worth it. So any parent out there that might feel, well, it's going to be too hard. Well, it's going to be hard, but you can also find success.
Parenting is the hardest job that you're ever going to love, and it is literally, when it comes from a place of love, of course, it's hard, you know, but so is ignoring a problem and not doing something about it and letting it fester.
The need for more help, more mental health help. You know, if there were places out there that he could have gone and got help, I might not be sitting here doing this again. That would be that, and if talking about this, as difficult as it is, helps save one kid, one family from going through what we've had to, would be huge.
Which is why they did what they did. A lot of courage to talk about this. The driver who also died in that crash killed Dawn Rivette as well that night. Police say that driver, who was from Syracuse, left no note, and they have yet to figure out why he did this exactly. But coming up on News 8 at 11, Josh's dad tells us some of the tidbits police have told him. Also, you're going to be able to watch this entire interview in this article at rochesterfirst.com.